Okay, so I'm doing a parking brake retrofit on Frank, my 92 740 turbo wagon. This is what the job is going to look like when it's done. The problem that I ran into is I replaced everything, all the cables, a new shackle, new brake hardware everywhere, but it wasn't enough to grab on the parking brakes no matter how much I adjusted the cable inside the car. So I took this piece here, which is your typical adjuster for parking brakes, is listed as a repair part in the Volvo catalog. I'm going to show you what the original part looks like. I'm going to show you how I did the other side as part of this video, and hopefully it'll help you solve this problem as well, if you want to use your parking brake. Okay, so here's the deal, friends. I replaced all my parking brake hardware, new clips, new springs, right, new cable, new shackle way in the back, but no matter what I do, I can't get enough tension on the brake shoes inside the drum. Part of the problem is this part, which is a screwball Volvo part. I'm going to show you how this measures up in a couple minutes and what the problem is, so you know where to go from here. Alright, so here's the deal. The expander, which goes right here, when it's in its closed position, is 53 millimeters, and when it's open, it's 56 millimeters. That's it. You get 3 millimeters of play. So I have there's a little piece of copper here that I'm going to use as my spacer. It's almost 53 mil. So I'm going to put that in place there to approximate the expander, and then on this side I'm going to put in this H-shaped spreader bar, which is supposed to do the job, and I'm going to show you what happens next. Okay, so this is what it would be like if it were in the car in the relaxed position. Let me just slide it in here. You can see that it will just slide into the drum. Okay, so when the entire assembly is seated inside the drum, it seems to fit great. However, you just can't get enough leverage when you pull on the cable. So after talking to one of the guys at IPD, they suggested that you use what's considered to be the replacement part to replace the OEM part, which is this guy right here. So just real quick to show you a little bit of something here. When you measure this one out, it is 55 mil. Right? Between these two shackles, it's 54 mil. Problem is, the shoulders of these are significantly wider than the shoulders of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 3 millimeters off of this end. This is 13 millimeters from the edge of the star to here. So I'm going to take 3 millimeters off to give me some space. And then I'm going to put this piece here, oops, there we go, in place of the spreader bar. I'll poke a hole, I'll show you how I'm going to do that, cut a hole in the backing plate, the dust cover, and hopefully this will solve my problem. Okay, so you can see after a little cutting and filing, I'm down to 50 mil now. So there's the little piece I took off, and we'll put this in next. Okay, so here's the retrofit, and obviously now I've got some more play in here because I've fixed this so that I can do that, but I've got almost an infinite amount of adjustment now in the star adjuster. So now all I have to do is go back to the car, put this back in place, mark my spot for where I'm going to make my hole now for my adjustment window, and then we should be all set. Okay, so everything's in place, and you really can't see very well, but I've scratched a line on the backing plate where I'm going to do some quick drilling and a little work with my Dremel just to make an opening for the adjustment. Okay, so the opening's been made. It's big enough I can get my adjustment tool in here to turn the gear if I have to make some adjustments, so we're good. We'll put it all back together and give it a go.